Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Naima Harper. I'm 17 in the 11th grade and I attend Palm Beach Central High School. For this afternoon, our topic is a vision of hope in critical times. And I hope that you allow me to give a personal reflection for you all to listen attentively, become more aware, and to implement change. When I was 8 years old, I was given the news that my grandfather passed. And my grandfather, Vincent Kendrick, he was everything to me. Although I knew the time was coming and that, he was sick, the news, it still struck me and left a mark that's still here today. In the years following after that, my family, they started to notice that I really wasn't the same. I had become more secluded, I had an attitude all the time, my grades were slipping. It really just seemed as if I really didn't care about much anymore, and to be quite frank, I really did not. I was constantly being told I had to stay strong for my mom and my grandma. And keep in mind, they had no knowledge of this, but me being me, I love my mom, I love my grandma. Of course I'm gonna stay strong for them. And it led to me bottling everything up and led to the behaviors that I just named earlier. I was hurt, I had no idea how to heal, and I was angry. Although I started off mentioning my grandfather, that's not the only hardship that I've had to overcome. It was really just the root. There was a point where I was diagnosed with depression, and did you know that 3.2% of adolescents in America are diagnosed with depression? Diagnosed, which means to be identified with the illness. So what about everybody else who doesn't even know what depression is? Somebody who doesn't have people that care enough in order to make sure. My grades. My grades started to get seriously concerning. It got to a point where college may not have even been an option. According to the National Center of Education, as of 2021, 2 million students between the ages of 16 and 24 dropped out. So where's their hope? What do they get? My family and I went through a rough patch for quite some time. A phase of disconnect, if you will. It even got to a point where I took it into my own hands and I decided to leave my house. Fortunately, I do have a mom who cares about me and she cared enough to come and get me, but what about those who don't? It was reported that every year, 5,000 youth runaways die on the streets, every year. Where's their hope? Do they know what hope is? What help do they get? Our youth are the future of our society, and it is essential that they are given a vision of hope in order to motivate and inspire them. In this challenging world, we have so many things to overcome. Social injustice, political unrest, dwindling economy, trafficking, kidnapping, violence, the list goes on. It becomes easy to get overwhelmed, become disheartened. However, giving our youth a vision of hope can give them the tools that they need in order to cultivate a world and become leaders where they lead with optimism, a sense of possibility, create a world that is more just, sustainable, and inclusive. I would personally like to thank the people who poured into me, many of them sitting in this very room right now. Without you guys, I genuinely do not know if I would be standing here today. You guys saw a vision of hope within me and implemented it within me in order to have my own business, be more active in school activities. I have a job. I'm able to genuinely enjoy life, and I will forever be thankful for that.